Bon, et bien bonjour à tous les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour ce nouvel épisode. On s'est arrêté la dernière fois, on allait très bientôt commencer... Oh, putain, c'est hyper fort. Très bientôt commencer le concert de Yuna, je crois que Frangin s'impatiente un petit peu, on va essayer de lui parler. On a amené les partisans de Yevon et de la Ligue des Jeunes, donc tout le monde attend le début du concert, ok. Espérons que les spectateurs sauront se tenir le temps d'écouter la chanson. Il y a un truc qui m'inquiète, les deux groupes sont déjà en train de se chercher des noises, avec leurs leaders qui ont disparu et tous les gens sont un peu tendus. Oui, Ricky, s'il te plaît.
The crowd is acting kind of funny.
Let me pull the video up.
Ils sont en train de se chercher la merde, c'est ça?
Uh-oh, this could get messy.
No kidding. The two groups have been bumping heads since they got on the airship. Yeah. Looks like they're itching to start something.
I'll pick up the audio.
The Yevonites are here too? How am I supposed to enjoy the concert with them stinking up the air?
Hey, you Youth League dogs will never be worthy of hearing the High Summoner sing.
If the Praetor were here, he'd never let these maggots walk around spouting their nonsense.
What I want to know is, where'd Nuge go? It's his fault that Spear is falling apart. What kind of leader abandons his people when they need him most?
Don't they ever stop?
Seriously.
Well, Yuna, you're the one who wanted to do something.
Yeah, but... Right.
So let's do something.
Right! Let's do it!
Oh, catastrophic catastrophe! Dear me, dear me! What or whatever should I do? The spectators are making a spectacle! I don't even want to speculate! Please, do something, Yuna!
Leave it to us.
Ok, bah écoutez, bah ça va être parti, par contre je sais pas du tout par... Je sais pas du tout où est-ce qu'il faut que j'aille du coup pour y aller. Ok, on commence, c'est parti, je sais pas du tout.
Hey!
Ready? Let's do it!
"1,000 years ago, before the time of sin, Spira was torn in two, divided by a terrible war. This was Spira's great mistake. Out of the rift left by this terrible conflict, sin was born. In only 2 short years, Spira has shaken off its unhappy past. We have moved on. Now, Spira grows brighter with each passing day. That light is our strength. I don't want to see it fade. Do you? There are so many of us, each with different ideas and different beliefs. Of course we sometimes disagree, and arguments will happen. But our hearts can and should always be one. Believe with me.
Even if we are torn apart, our feelings will unite us.
That is what this song is about.
葉は夢の優しさかな嘘を全部追い隠してるずるいよね旅立つ君に冷めた背中見せて聞いていたよ一人戦うのずるいよね帰ってくるから追い越してゆく君の声意地張って強いふり時を戻して叫べばよかった行かないでと涙こぼしたら今はできるどんなことも聞こえ背の言葉を見えない君の背中に送るよ翼にかけて聞こえてる背の言葉は疲れた君の背中に寄り添い抱き
Yuna.
I'm all right. I'm fine, really. It's past now.
What did Shinra say?
He said it might be some kind of, interference with the sphere waves? Uni's dress sphere and the sphere screen reacted with each other and, the consciousness burned into the dress sphere was projected onto the screen. Or something like that.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why it happened.
When I asked, he said, I'm only a kid.
Ugh.
It's Len. I was singing her feelings. During the song, I could feel them welling up inside until they just burst.
So the people we saw were Len and Shuyan? Everyone's waiting. Let's go.
Putain. putain de merde, la méga cinématique de ouf. Oh, j'espérais vraiment que ça soit ça. Parce que vous savez, on a fait un espèce de mini-jeu, là, l'épisode dernier, là, où il fallait appuyer sur les touches, j'avais rien compris. J'espérais vraiment pas qu'il fallait que je fasse ça pendant le concert de Yuna. Attendez, ça, c'est un truc qui se respecte. Et bah écoutez, c'était aussi beau que je l'espérais. Vraiment, j'en ai eu des frissons à peu près tout le long de la chanson. Ce jeu me donne des frissons tout le temps, c'est juste ça. Ma direction le cockpit, écoutez. Impressionnant, vraiment cinématique, extrêmement belle. J'espère qu'on va en avoir d'autres comme ça. Et puis, c'est parti. On va aller voir ce que les gens ont à dire.
Was a magnificent melody, Lady Yuna. The onlookers were all quite enchanted.
If it brings spirit together, even a little, then I'm glad.
Indeed, I believe it shall. As you sang, not a soul could help but realize the folly of their tiresome squabbling. Fists once raised in anger became welcoming hands, offering solace to a tearful neighbor. I must admit that I, too, shed my share of tears the moment Len appeared.
You know Len?
Of course. Would you like to hear?
Yes, tell us.
Where to begin? About 1,000 years ago, Len was a popular songstress in Zanarkand, the talk of the town, you might say. In a more peaceful age, she might have lived out her years as a performer. But the times and her talents did not allow such a thing to be. You see, Len's gift for singing was matched by her genius in the summoner's arts. When the Machina War began, all summoners were sent to the front lines. Zanarkand was hopelessly outnumbered. Len knew she would not return home alive. Nonetheless, she was prepared to lay down her life to protect her people. Yet there was one person who refused to let Len die. Yes, he would do anything to save her. He was a young man, Len's lover.
Shuyin?
I don't know. His name has been lost to history. Whatever his name, the youth endeavored to steal the enemy's Machina weapon and save Len. However...
It didn't go well.
the lovers met a truly tragic end. Those images we all witnessed are most certainly a record of their last moments.
So Shuyin was Len's lover.
And so that means the weapon that he tried to steal to save her must have been,
Vegnagun, right?
I think I can kinda understand how he felt. Trying so hard to save someone. 2 years ago, I was the same. Trying to find some way to save you.
That was enough. Knowing that you were on my side, I'll always be grateful to you.
Maybe Len felt the same way. The man she loved, he struggled to save her. He fought till his very last breath for her. I think that Len's final words might have been happy ones. I love you.
Yes, there is a connection. But wait. Everything is all wrong. He never heard. The one person she wanted to tell, he never heard her words.
What do you know? It's LeBlanc's game. They want to see Yuna. I'll have them wait in the engine room.
Ok, bon. Bah voilà. Hein. On va sauvegarder. C'était vraiment très beau. Vraiment, on a beaucoup de choses aujourd'hui. Je pense qu'on arrive à la fin de l'acte 4 et du coup, beaucoup de choses qui se passent. Les machins, les trucs, on va aller dans la salle des machines voir ce que le gang blanc nous veut, qu'est-ce qu'ils nous veulent. Ils sont complètement... Oh, leur musique là. Ah, je supporte pas leur musique. Bon allez, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont à nous dire quoi?
I've been hunting around since we last met, and I happened to find a rather peculiar sphere. It shows my Noogie-Woogie. For some reason, that chump Barrel-Eye is there too. But it's from some years ago. I'm afraid it's not much help now, loves. How about you? Have you tracked down my Noogie yet?
Nuge is on the far plane. I saw him there with Gipple.
The far plane? What is he doing in a place like that?
I think he's searching for Barrel-Eye and Vegnagun.
Oh, so Barrel-Eye is the one pulling Vegnagun strings. I should have known.
No, that's not it. How do I explain?
Never mind, I don't have time for this. Boys, we're going to the far plane.
Anything but that, boss! We're no match for that sort of opponent.
Now don't be silly. The power of love conquers all. It's decided. We're going to save Spira.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then, get this tanker moving.
Ok, bon, je regardais ce qu'elle faisait, mais apparemment elle se tape des barres. Ok, bon bah, faut direction l'au-delà. L'au-delà, c'est où? C'est à Guado Salam, l'au-delà, mais je pense que ça, ils le savent. Direction le cockpit, on va leur dire. Direction l'au-delà, on s'en bat les steaks. Nous, on s'en bat les steaks. On s'en bat les steaks, j'ai dit. Allez, 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 on se dépêche. On se dépêche, Yuna. Très bien, je peux pas descendre par là. C'est jamais facile de transmettre ses sentiments, on a beau le savoir, c'est dur à admettre. J'ai repensé aux moments d'il y a 2 ans, j'avais du mal à me retenir de pleurer. Oui, bon, blablabla. Bla bla bla. Ta chanson était extra, Yuna. Bon, lui, ils sont pas les steaks. Et le blanc, tu vas pas voir ce qu'elle veut? Bah si, je viens d'y aller. What the fuck?
What have we here? Looks like a transmission, but it's pretty weak.
What is?
I'm getting signals from the comm sphere we dropped in that hole, but I can't seem to connect.
Enough, little boy. Move aside. See, it connected.
Inconceivable!
Impressive machina. An invention like this could change the world. Whoever came up with this is a genius.
He's got good taste.
Guess I'm a genius too for fixing it. Anybody home?
Gipple!
I don't think he can hear us.
No response.
Some genius.
Noogie!
If you're done playing, let's go.
Chill out.
Lost your nerve?
Hey, we're talking about Vegnagun. How the heck do you fight that thing? We can't even walk up to it without freaking it out.
Or making it mad. But I've got a plan.
If it doesn't work?
Death will be my apology.
Whatever, man. When a Death Seeker dies, that's no apology. What about LeBlanc?
Well, she...
Why did it cut off like that? Ugh! Just when he was getting to the juicy bits!
It's not my fault.
What a piece of junk! Forget it, I'll go ask him myself.
What about the Gullwings?
I think that we should help out Nuge. But first, I want to try talking to Shu Yin. I have to tell him how Len felt. I'm sure he'll understand.
How? We can't exactly make an appointment.
We'll just have to jump into one of those holes.
Together, this time.
Roger. All wings, we move out. Celsius, full speed ahead.
The gun's definitely bothering me. But there are other things we need to worry about too. Look at Spira. It's a total mess.
Shall we go check things out?
I don't know if we have time.
Well, let's play it by ear.
Way to take control.
All wings, round up. It's strategy time.
Bon bah les amis, ça sera un épisode cinématique aujourd'hui. Je sais pas du tout quoi faire, si je vous arrête là ou pas. J'ai rien fait moi dans cet épisode, hein. J'ai pas fait grand chose. Mais c'était des informations extrêmement importantes. Et là on va commencer l'acte 5, donc je préfère réserver ça pour l'épisode prochain. Voilà, je vous le dis. Donc je pense que je vais m'arrêter là. J'espère que cet épisode en tout cas vous aura plu. Je vous remercie de l'avoir suivi. Je vous dis à très bientôt. Portez-vous bien, à la prochaine. Double ciao.